Jeff Howard here at FixMyKite.com. We have one of the questions that our customers ask is, when I have a valve coming off, I want to see how I need to get this replaced. Now what we have here is we have a couple bladders that have the valves that are very loosely coming off, so we can show you what you need to do with these. We have one valve that will replace all these, and it's a very simple process. So what we want to show you here is we have a couple of valves in these. As you saw, they look like they're normal, but if you look on the back side, sometimes you'll see an alleyway where air had been going through down through here, and that's what is leaking on those kites. Now with a little slight pressure, as you can see, if your kite is inflating it after sitting there all winter long or something, I'm just barely pulling on this and the valve comes right off. So this is what can happen to the kites as they sit around in either heat or just over time. These things will gradually begin to fall off. This is a one pump system, and here's another one. This is an inflate valve on a kite, and we found this one leaking along the edge, and as this was peeling up, the air was sneaking in underneath. Again, if you have any problems as if it gets tight, you can see how this one's easily just peeling off here, and if there's some areas around this that snag, what you'll want to do is get you a hair dryer or get some hot water and kind of warm this up, and when you really warm it up, you'll be amazed at how quick these things will release off. Now what we have here is the new FMK multi-option valve. Now the great thing about this valve is by cutting it off in this lower area here, you can create a one pump really quick. It comes with the fitting and everything. So I've got a 9mm inflate, and I have a slingshot one pump, and I have one valve that will do the purpose of both. You can see it's a 9mm right now in a one-way, so it has a flap on here. Now if I wanted to go two ways, an inflate and a deflate, I'd simply take this off. So what I'm going to show is just kind of how easy it is to stick one down. Now that I have the valve off of this, I have an alcohol pad. Alcohol pad comes with the valve for replacement. So I want to clean this area and make sure that it's dry. Usually I have another cloth. Now it will help in placement. It was real important that I didn't note here that you guys know when you go to remove a inflator and deflate type valve like this, take this little flap mark, take you a little marker, a permanent marker, and mark the direction that was. That's the most important, because on your kite, on the strut area, you're going to have a Velcro that goes over to match this flap in most cases. So make a quick little mark after it peels off, and then match it again, obviously, as I undo this. You will see that's in the same direction, and we'll match that on the outside casing of that bladder. So now that I have this area clean, everything's ready to go. Again, if you have a friend, this will help out. Hopefully I'll get it put down. I've done a few hundred of these. Peel off your backing, let it relax down like this. Make sure you spin it so when it goes over, because once you stick these down, they stick down. Now I'm holding it out. I simply place it on, work from the center out, keeping any channel in here to keep air from going in through a little tiny little bubble channel. Now once you get this placed on, these valves, and sometimes they're cold, work it around, give it some pressure. This kind of warms up the two materials and gets that really good bond with the tear aid. Tear aid is one of the best ones. You want to make sure if you get a replacement valve that it does have tear aid on it. Other than that, it's just a cheaper type material, and they usually start to come off in a very short amount of time. Once this is on, simply inflate your bladder and you're ready to go. Install, pump, and ride. That's Jeff Howard here at FixMyKite.com. If you have any problems with any of your kites or your valves coming off, give us a call if you need any help. Thank you very much.